Our foe is more devious than we imagined. That spire was indeed a teleporter linked to a cloaked Covenant supercarrier, a grave threat. Thankfully, help is imminent. 60% of the UNSC fleet is en route to Reach from existing deployments. The first battle group should arrive within 48 hours.
48 hours? That's imminent? Uh-oh. Who's your money on this time?
Her.
You always pick her.
She's always had him dialed in.
That thing's crushing us and we're waiting for backup. They'll be backing up a graveyard.
All our nukes are either out system or went down with the ships that carried them. You're preaching to the converted.
How converted?
I know that look, Cat.
You can say no.
No.
You don't even want to hear it?
Fine, I'll hear it.
Remember that accident a couple years back? Colony ship en route to Cygnus, 700 dead.
Vaguely a slip space drive malfunction, right?
Actually, it worked fine. The drive was mounted improperly after a service haul-out. When it fired, it teleported half the ship to oblivion.
And this is relevant.
Would have been a better fucking game.
Cyrodiil?
Covenant supercarrier could, with some assistance, suffer the same unfortunate accident.
Even for you, Cat, that's
Inspired?
not the word I would use.
What's going on?
Go ahead, explain.
May I?
Don't cut yourself.
Objective, destroy Covenant carrier in geosynchronous orbit above us.
This sanctioned, sir.
What do you think?
Method.
Stop! No, you're ruining the fucking knife. Stop doing that.
Delivery system, us. Solvable? Getting us up there. That and getting our hands on a slip space drive. Thank you for sharing.
It's
probably made of the same alloy that starships are made out of. It's fine.
The single most expensive piece of equipment made by man.
Well, apparently the starships are made out of tissue paper because I just saw one explode.
That said, a good place to look might be, I don't know, the nearest non-existent launch site in the non-existent Saber program dismissed by 3 administrations as preposterous rumor, and in which our newest member was certainly never a pilot.
You're scary. You know that.
All we need is a green light from Holland.
Good luck with that.
You're the one asking him.
Her armor matches her eye color. She's an anime character.
Is this Ruby? I mean, you're skipping right over the fact that she has a robot arm.
Well, she's more of an anime girl then.
Yeah, she's an alchemist.
Oh god.
Her right arm's artificial.
Isn't his left arm in the show though? Or am I missing?
I don't know.
I don't know. I never watched.
That's a level of specificity that I find unimportant.
Sorry, hold on a second. It's
You're not like a cosplayer.
It's his. Yeah, it's his right arm.
She totally is the same color as the female Ninja Turtle, which I remember. So you don't have to. The live action Ninja Turtles. There's a live action Ninja Turtles television show where they added the girl, and she was that color exactly.
Why did you quote the ninja or the critic of nostalgia?
How dare you?
Nostalgia ninja sounds fucking awesome. He just shows up in your house and hits you with a shuriken made out of. Don't hurt.
Damn it! They took it away. Well, the reason I did that, Bert, is because in Halo 1 you could assassinate your teammates.
Oh, cool! I'm glad you demoed it on me.
Well, it didn't work. You're fine.
Well, you wouldn't have stopped you.
Yeah.
You wouldn't have fucking
Because Halo has
lost any sleep
the
if it did
assassination.
work, huh?
Halo has the assassination mechanic where if you melee someone from behind, it's instant death, basically no matter what, unless they're a hunter.
Hi, can I
Which I
ask
think
why
still
you
works
took
on
my
elites.
VR
I think if you can sneak up on them, which is like
back?
impossible, you can just one-shot them. But it works in multiplayer and so
why did I
on.
take the battle rifle
What did I do to you,
But,
fucking
but
game?
specifically in Halo 1, in the campaign, you could melee assassinate your ally, your co-op partner.
Yeah.
And it's like, why is this in the game? why would they let you one-shot your teammate? So what I would do with my brother
well, I'm glad they removed that.
When I wanted to be a dick to my brother, because that's what being a child was in 2012 or 2002.
Being a dick to your brother has never not been a hobby.
We'd be playing that giant snow level there that's early in the campaign where they give you the scorpion tank.
Oh yeah.
I would melee my brother on the back of the head, instantly kill him, then just start running backwards across the giant frozen lake. So he'd keep spawning above me, because you spawn in the you spawn in the air when you respawn. So So he keeps spawning in the air kind of behind me, but I was running backwards, so he keeps spawning so that he'd fall in front of me and I'd melee him again. And I would just keep assassinating him before he could do anything on like an infinite loop as I ran backwards in a giant circle on the lake.
Guys, there's DMRs here.
Isn't family grand?
I want a battle rifle too.
What is this? Do you have a
Ooh,
sniper?
drop shield.
I'll take that. Sniper rifle's good enough.
I'm Winston. I'm Winston. Hey.
I'm Winston. You're gonna be like the gorilla, but also.
You guys
smart
find any
and gentle.
DMRs? Oh, there's one.
Yeah,
that's probably one.
Yeah, there's a bunch on that wall. Hurry up, because you're gonna get teleported.
Yeah, that was my.
I'll take that from you. Thanks.
That was my bullying bullshit.
One shot.
That I found that if you run backwards in that game, the respawn system would always put your brother like directly in front of you, basically, so you could keep meleeing him in the back of the head over and over again. There'd just be a line of corpses across the lake.
Well, you just teleported directly on top of me, Andrew.
That was great. It felt really great. I was looking at something. It's like.
I love how not disorienting that was for the both of us.
I hope that's what it feels like when you get beamed up on Star Trek, where you're just like,
Probably. It's like when you're like, oh baby, was it as disorienting for you as it was for me?
Oh hey, look, it's this map.
Oh, this is my favorate part of Reach.
In Star Trek, what they do is they rip you apart particle by particle, but because you have no mouth, you can't scream.
Well, don't you have a mouth until they rip your mouth apart?
You completely disintegrate, and then a clone of you replaces you for the rest of your life.
Well,
I am so happy we get to go through the Sabers.
Oh, this is the weird fucking spaceship.
I love this so much.
This game out of nowhere as a Star Fox mission.
What the fuck is happening?
Welcome to the Saber program.
I totally forgot about this. There's one space level in this game.
What the fuck is happening? Am I about to play Battlefront 2? Like a space mission from Battlefront 2 all of a sudden?
Yes.
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 This comes out of nowhere.
Oh my god, how's the netcode gonna handle this? I'm
You don't want to know.
Oh,
Probably better. I imagine it's simpler.
Yeah, there's no movement.
There's movement.
Oh.
Well, you know what I mean.
Is there no Z
we're all
movement? It's
stuck
just
in.
rail?
We're basically stuck into two vehicles, which is
Okay.
I think it is
rail.
just. No, we'll fly around freely and
what
shoot.
a crotch shot that is.
But I think I might be on one flat plane.
Okay, that should be.
I want to point out that
that's a distressing camera angle because it makes me feel like that's where I am.
How the hell did we get into space still having to like drop shit off of the spaceships to get into orbit?
Yeah, shouldn't there be like a space sling or a? Well, that's a.
Shouldn't there just be like anything better? Like.
Oh, you mean like why are spaceships still like that in the future?
Yeah, why are spaceships still shit?
Yeah. Well, it's the launcher.
It should be a space elevator or anything.
How we can make planets habitable, but we can't fucking fly to space.
Well, see, here's the thing. You gotta remember, the frigates and everything are built in space.
Oh no, we have Z.
Oh, this does not handle very
well.
That
is jerky.
We have Z.
So bad.
This is controlling beautifully for me.
This is
janky, jerky styles.
This must be what a gynecologist feels like using one of those things. Not gynecologist. What's the other?
Gynecologist.
Not gynecologist, but the other person. The person that sticks poles up people's asses with a camera.
Proctologist.
Proctologist. This must be what a proctologist feels like when they use their camera.
With the camera.
Where they're like, "Wow, it's so janky. I can barely see what's happening. Gotta watch out for the colon."
Do we have an objective?
You have clearly never been to the proctologist, or if you have, you've been to the
I'm only 30.
worst proctologist.
It's really hard to turn in this.
Uncle Dan's discount proctology. I got a camera and a stick. What more do you need?
This is so bad.
Oh, right click is thruster. Gotcha.
I inherited this stick from my granddad, who was the first proctologist
Multiple
in the entire
inbound
country.
signatures, fighter class.
By the way, there is both an MG and a launcher.
Oh right, this is the thing where it basically tells you where you should aim. Yeah.
Oh, there's aim assist.
It's not. I don't know if it's aim assist so much as you're supposed to shoot the circle, and that tells you. It helps you. It helps you lead your shots.
Well, okay,
it's aim assist.
So it's like this. It's like descent free space then.
I'm really glad that in space we can still hear the bullets.
Yeah, we should not be able to hear anything right now.
Yes.
Yeah, but that's not fun or good. Like,
what?
Nobody wants to make a
realistic?
movie or a game that's fucking silent for like half an hour.
Didn't they already do that?
Yeah, no, they've done that a lot.
Yeah, a lot of movies for a pretty long time were silent, Keith.
Wasn't that Julia Roberts movie like 100% silent in
What?
space?
No.
I'm
she's
pretty
like-
sure.
No.
She's in space and she's like
Gravity.
it's silent for like 30
Gravity
minutes.
with Sandra Bullock is never a silent movie.
I thought it
I
was
was
like
gonna
100.
say, wait, hold on.
That game-
Julia
the game-
Roberts
that game-
movie, like,
there is
like-
another movie that I
that
can't
game
remember.
definitely
the name
has
off the top of my
audio.
head.
In a movie?
You can do
Yeah.
a you can do a silent scene for a moment for effect, but if you're gonna do a whole movie or a whole thing, the silence just becomes off-putting.
Yeah,
What do you
welcome to
think a
fucking
silent
space.
movie
What do you
was like?
fucking space isn't thematically enjoyable, it's terrifying. Like
Yeah, but that's not what this game wants. That's not the goal of Halo.
I
The
honestly don't know what this game wants.
The
'cause-
emotional expression they're going for isn't existential horror. It's thrilling, fun shoot adventure. Ah, get them all, pew pew.
It's
I'm
gonna
gonna
be
die.
real fun
Yep,
when they
I
blow
died.
up the planet.
Yeah, but like
Wait,
in a
you can
cool
press
way.
space and you just do like a fucking...
Yeah, but like in a cool way.
Yeah.
Oh, good.
Remember when they blew up Africa and it was really cool? Yeah, like that.
Uh-oh. Whoa,
Now, why?
that's that's me dying. Okay, that was an interesting death
You
screen.
can press space and you do like a little Star Fox barrel roll. It's awesome.
Oh, do
Oh,
you?
yeah, I forgot about that.
Yeah.
Whoa!
Cute fucking the reverse Immelman? No, it's an Immelman.
Wow, my
Oh,
gun
I'm
doesn't
dead.
work very well.
Space doesn't do anything for me.
Oh, wow. When you die, you literally just like fall to the planet.
Yeah.
That's hilarious.
Wee.
I like to imagine it's because the Spartans are so fucking indestructible that they're harder to kill than the ship
Yeah.
is.
Master Chief literally fell from orbit and survived. So yeah, of
Yeah,
course.
an ODST, you might say.
Well, I mean, in ODST, they're actually supposed to be inside of like a really secure.
Plus, are the ODSTs actually Spartans?
No, they're
No,
not.
no, 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 no.
That's,
Modified?
no,
They're
that's,
just
No, they're
regular
just
people?
dudes. That's what makes the game really fun, is because they
Yeah.
are just dudes.
yeah, which mechanically amounts to like they're 20% less shielded. Wow, what a change of pace. Like there's
Whatever
almost
it's worth, I like it.
there's almost no discernible difference between the ODSTs and Master Chief in gameplay.
Oh, well,
Well, you know, what are they gonna do if they're gonna,
because
like-
how they
You're
gonna
not
change
actually
it?
because you're not actually any weaker and you're not really that much harder to kill. I mean, that much
but
easier to
that
kill.
would make it for a way
And you can
shittier
still one-shot
game if they
melee
didn't do
people from
that.
behind and stuff like that.
I wasn't even falling to the planet. I just was falling.
But no, yeah,
I'm just trying to picture, like,
yeah, the Spartan
a
armor
fucking-
has an orbital drop procedure where all the joints lock up and like foam and all this other weird shit happens.
It's
Yeah.
quite literally armor lock.
Yeah. The armor locks,
Trying
every
to-
single part of it is like held in a cryostasis and you literally just impact the earth.
And they still die.
What the fuck? I just died.
Yeah,
Oh, right click is
happened?
thruster.
maybe somebody
Oh, right, we
shot
get to
you.
dock too.
Oh.
Oh, we have to dock?
Yep.
I mean,
Dock with anchor
do you really trust your friends?
Hyperspeed docking.
Docking
Oh,
at thruster
man.
speeds.
Oh, that's
Blew
not.
up on the fucking.
Oh, wow. Wow.
Oh, that's
Andrew,
amazing.
You dead fucking spaceship.
It's still there,
Yeah,
too.
the
You
cutscene.
died in the
cutscene.
That's amazing. Oh, thank you.
That's a minus 100 points right there.
What? I got minus 100 points?
That's a
Yeah,
good
'cause
camera.
he died.
That's a
Because
good.
he
That's a
died.
good camera angle.
I didn't die though. A cutscene happened.
You died.
Allegedly.
I want to recount. This is bullshit.
Noble 5, please repeat.
Pull up surface grid 19 by 20.
You know, it's funny. People don't seem to realize that when he pushed off there, he's actually traveling at about, oh, I don't know, tens of thousands of meters per second.
You always are.
Wait, what?
5, your pulse is
Yeah.
elevated.
Everyone always is in
Yeah.
space at all times, traveling incredibly fast. That's not really
Oh.
noteworthy.
Right, but specifically in orbit, you're traveling at thousands of meters per second, and he's just pushing off, and
No,
it's
the only
it looks
direction we're
so
going
slow.
is about like 8.9 meters per second up.
Well, that's because he is traveling slowly in the context of the stuff around him. Which is also how
Yeah, but, like, straight
that's
up.
also how you can quote unquote stand still on Earth when you're not ever still. You're moving hundreds of
No, no,
thousands
no.
of meters per second and shit.
I'm talking specifically in orbit, Keith.
It's not actually a distinction, though. It doesn't change anything. Everybody's always moving really fast all the time, no matter what. If you're moving in geostationary orbit, then you're just moving at the same speed as the planet anyway, which is also still the same ridiculous speed.
Isn't that the plot of a movie or something? Like harnessing
That's just
the power
what
of the
reality
planet?
is. It's the plot of every movie.
I just fucking listen to the sentence. I just said, isn't that the plot of a movie about harnessing the power of a spinning planet? Jesus, fuck. Like, tone it down, dude. I'm not arguing against the fucking facts. I know how science works.
No, it's just really funny.
Oh, we have to fight stuff again. I'm trying to picture, like, we're talking about having, like, a Julia Roberts silent movie, so I'm just trying to picture, like, fucking, you're watching, like, Pretty Woman or something, and, like, there's just, like, 30 minutes of silence in the middle of the movie.
Oh, wait, did I die? Or
and they find the real.
It'd be terrifying.
One of those things where you're like, wow, it's really strong artistic choice they made there, and they're like, oh, found the real.
Like, sorry.
It was fucked up.
It was a mistake button the projector. They sat on the off switch for the speakers.
Have you ever had like an accidental thing where you were just watching something wrong and you thought a cool thing, and you thought it was some kind of cool choice being made by the creators?
Yes.
No, but I did watch a thing and realize, yeah, this is fucked up, and then waited till someone fixed it.
Yeah.
Like,
So, well, for me, what happened is it was season 2's finale of The Walking Dead, where like they spent the whole, it's the infamous one where they spent the whole season on the farm, and then of course bad thing happens and they have to leave the farm inevitably. We saw them all. We saw them all in the like out on the freeways and the highways. Like, oh, did you find them? Have you seen Johnny? And all this other bullshit. And it's like, oh no, what happened at the farm? Like we thought it was a cold open, and then half an hour later, the credits rolled, and we're like, wait, what happened on the farm? And then the next rerun of the same episode aired immediately afterwards, which showed them the farm getting torn apart and all the bad stuff happening. We just straight up watched the second half of the episode first. we thought it was a cold open for the longest time. I'm like, wow, this is a really long cold open. We still haven't showed what happened. And then eventually, like, the credits rolled, like, and the season ended. We're like, we are The Walking Dead. And I'm like, wait, what happened on the farm though? So we had to go back and watch it.
The original ending to Journey, or not the original ending to Journey, a playtester for Journey ended up running into a glitch where after, okay, can I spoil this game? I can probably spoil this game.
Oh, Journey, yes.
Journey?
After you like died towards the very end of the game, right before you come back to life, their game crashed, and so they just thought that that's how the game ended, was just you don't make it to the top of the mountain. And they were like, holy shit. But then the developers were tempted to keep that as the actual ending of the game, but then they thought it was too depressing, so then they didn't do it.
I like the idea of a person going like, hey, your guys' game's kind of bummer. Like,
game's a bummer. I guess we already broke all engines.
Wow, man, this is.
You can see why they never made a mission like this again.
Really? You think so? You don't think it was like the peak Halo?
This is probably Halo.
I don't think I've ever had this much fun playing a video game in my life.
Like, it's pretty and it's kind of neat, but there's so little happening right now.
A lot of games did it better for sure.
There's almost no mechanical. There's almost no mechanics here.
Like Star Fox.
This ain't no Rogue Squadron.
I'd rather be playing like Free Space or something like that. Yeah. If I wanted to play something like this.
Though you can't break those.
People even play Free Space anymore. That's kind of an old ass shit.
I never learned how to play Free Space.
Please move the ship. Like, what are you doing here? Oh, do we have to land on it? All right, I'm gonna explode right on it. Boom!
There's a specific.
Can you find my explosion?
Not this time, sorry.
Dang it.
It's a good thing our suits are airtight.
Or are they?
Welcome back onto Gray Fox.
This is one way to test it.
I'm dying.
Oh, this is low gravity.
Low gravity. Hey, look, this is the map we were playing earlier.
Oh, it's midship.
Does it bring back nightmares?
Oh, midship.
Midship.
Holy shit, I hate this map.
The map that's in like every Halo.
And it's the worst one every time.
No,
Fuck
midship's
this
good.
map.
Hey, excuse me, could you not spawn
Midship's
me next to
great.
elites? They instant kill me.
Midship is like, it's like playing
Midship's
on
like-
a donut, and if you're on the bottom of the donut, you get hit by grenades and you die.
So, midship's the best free-for-all map.
Yes.
Just fuck off. People are just fighting at once.
There's plenty of lifts. There's lots of stuff. There are lots of places to hide. It's great.
It's also good for high stakes capture the flag because the flags are like 10 feet apart from each other across a gap.
Don't remind.
It's actually not great for.
It is awful for.
No,
It's so
horrible for
fucking
capture the
ridiculous because it's so high stakes because it's such a tiny map.
It's so bad.
Yeah, it's really bad.
I'd rather
for
play
capture
like
flag.
the fucking.
I've played a lot of capture the flag
one where
and
it's
capture the bomb on here.
That doesn't even make sense like in the real world. Can you imagine if two opposing military forces built bases 50 feet apart from each other?
I mean, that's
exactly the same.
That's literally the entirety of World War One.
You figured out the joke. You figured out the joke in Red vs. Blue.
Oh. Well, for whatever it's worth, I didn't really watch Red vs. Blue, so...
It's the entire
Red
base.
base and blue base are literally
the fundamental joke of all of Red vs. Blue is at the expense of Blood Gulch, of the map where it's just a box canyon with two enemy bases and nothing else is there.
Didn't Team Fortress 2 like make fun of that idea a fair amount as well?
Yes.
Maybe.
I mean,
TF2 is way later though.
TF2 doesn't really have much to talk about. It's not like they did anything.
TF2 is like 6 years later.
The only thing that TF2 is known for at this point is being a hat simulator. Like,
and being dead.
Yeah, definitely being dead.
I was sad that they did. I was sad the game did cosmetics because it looked so good without any of them.
I know.
All the cosmetics seemed to just make the game look shittier.
Oh, the low gravity is
kind of like
because the original
Overwatch.
designs were amazing, and they were all like.
Was that? Ooh.
Perfect.
Was that an engineer? That is an engineer. There's engineers in this game.
The original.
The engineers.
Does my guns not work or something? Is there like a?
Are like gold standard for sure for like how to design
just
good
the armor. It is armor lock
in any sort of video game.
Because engineers first showed up in the Halo Reach book.
Why is there an elite on this fucking?
They're the weird tentacle creatures flying around.
Ooh. I mean, I'm not that excited, but...
Fucking god damn it. Where is...
Just tell me where the tentacles are.
The pistol is functionally silent in this mode.
Pistols...
Everything is functionally silent.
No, there's a bunch of machine guns going around.
It fucking does the auto lock, or it does the auto jump for melee in single player?
What? Pew pew.
It does melee, like, it does the melee jump if you're in...
I don't think we're in a vacuum.
We are in a vacuum.
I don't think
so. Fire your weapon.
We're not in a vacuum.
Well, now we're not.
No, I could hear our guns the entire time.
I could barely hear our guns.
Yeah.
Now I can hear them really well. We were in a vacuum, so in the gravity.
Gravity has nothing to do with being in a vacuum.
Gravity has nothing to do with sound.
So, well, he just said we were in a vacuum. We had no gravity. I'm like, that's not related.
No,
gravity pulls all the sound down to Earth, which is why you can hear stuff on Earth.
But we had sound. We had sound the whole time. That's why I was saying we weren't in a vacuum.
Well, that's because there was a little bit of gravity, even in space.
God damn it! I'm gonna strangle you.
Sound.
I'm going to strangle you. I'm gonna mail you.
There's no such thing as.
I'm gonna mail you a fucking cast of my hands in a strangling shape, and I'm gonna instruct you to put it on your neck.
So it's quiet gravity.
Quiet gravity. Jesus.
Someone strangle Bird, please.
I hope you hate my gift.
What? That's the weirdest threat I've ever fucking heard.
Fucking yeah.
I hope you don't like the thing I got you for Christmas.
Yeah, it's coming, and you can't stop it.
Oh no. Here's a grenade. Here's another grenade.
I'm gonna throw grenades with there too, and our grenades can touch.
Nope. Nope.
Well, this didn't take me nearly in the direction of the plot, like the enemies that I expected it would. That's a sticky.
I don't understand why team killing is on.
Because it's always on. That's Halo. That's Halo, baby.
Halo, baby.
If it doesn't have friendly fire, it's not Halo. Even multiplayer,
Why did
even
you
multiplayer
teleport
has.
me? I was right behind him. There was no need to do
shit,
that.
It sees me.
Fuck.
Hello, Halo, my baby. Halo, my darling. Oh, fuck. Halo, my...
Halo, darkness, my old friend. Halo, my Clementine.
I don't know what the words are. Hello, my ragtime gal. That's the ones.
Hello, my honey.
I'm
Hello, my
sorry.
darling. Hello, my ragtime gal.
But it's... Yeah.
Send me a kiss by wire.
Baby, everything's on fire. Holy shit.
I like his adaptation better.
Goddamn fire department.
Blood of your hands on a cactus tree.
What?
That one I don't know off the top of my head.
This guy's got a sword.
Just take off your dress and send it to me.
What?
It's a Pixie song that got covered by David Bowie. Ow.
Oh,
I made all the wrong choices.
Walked right in front of me with a concussion rifle. Andrew.
Oh, sorry.
No, it's okay. It's just I'm glad I didn't kill you.
Where is...
Oh.
Wouldn't be the first time I got killed.
It's okay.
Ooh.
My shield
there's a
will
sword
come
guy.
back.
No.
Yeah, there's a sword guy. He's scary. He also can cloak.
Miss.
Okay, he's dead. Go get his sword.
The letter
Don't mind
in your
if I do.
writing doesn't mean you're not dead.
All right,
come back,
he's ready to get
coward.
sworded.
I'm
Wait,
gonna die.
what the fuck? Where's the... Why didn't I dash into him?
Oh.
Oh, right, because they fucking turned it off.
No, they didn't.
Turn that off. I
They
don't like the
nerfed
sword
it
anymore.
on for the campaign.
made
It's
it
nerfed. It's not
super
bad.
fucking
It's
tiny.
not off.
It's
Yeah.
a very short or small window in which you can dash now compared to before, which
It's
was
whenever
like, you know,
it's whenever your reticle turns red, isn't it?
yeah, but the reticle turns
But
red
it
like when
didn't
you're
turn
in
red.
their face, which means you don't need a lunge anymore. It's really
I'm gonna
bad.
try again. I want to stab somebody and be happy about it for once.
And be happy about
That's
it for
assuming you can
once.
find it again.
Last time I stabbed somebody,
I
it didn't
found
make
it.
me happy enough. I want to try it again. Cool hologram.
Wee! I'm gonna jump into the planet.
Oh,
Can I
you can't
get
go
it?
down
This
there.
part's fun.
Can I get a med pack? Is there a med pack anywhere?
Slow down,
Okay.
Keith. I want to stab
Actually,
you.
that
This
reminds
makes
me.
happy.
No.
This make me happy.
No.
Don't
Bird
you
might,
want to be happy
no.
for Christmas?
No.
Bird might get a kick out of this.
No. Oh, I missed.
Don't you sticky grenade me. Bird can kick things, yes.
Oh, bad guys. Bad guys.
Bird, did you
Congratulations,
have you read about
Bird.
the,
You
3D
just chased me to
hologram
the bad guys.
prototype that they've come out with recently?
No.
They're using hypersonic waves and styrofoam balls.
Styrofoam?
Styrofoam, yeah.
Okay.
To essentially make touchable 3D holograms. Fascinating. I watched a very short demo video on it.
Touchable.
But it's very close to what you would see in Star Trek kind of deal with those holograms. Very nice.
Speaking
I
of
think
that,
we're going
have you
the
heard of
wrong
the
way.
Holo Ds?
I'm not even going to indulge you, Bird, at this point.
God damn it, why not?
Because I'm bringing something up that I think you might enjoy, that you just shit on me. You're an awful person.
Enjoyed the D.
I was yes-anding with you. No, that sounds really cool, and I'll definitely check it out.
Yeah.
I said it sounded cool. I then pivoted into a return question.
Okay. Ow, 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 ow.
Oh, well, that guy's gone. Wow, you have really good aim.
Thanks, I have a sword.
I'm helping.
Ammunition for what?
I need ammunition for my sword, so...
Without
Sniper rifles,
scoring, how
no.
will we
Wait.
toxically rank our friendship?
I'm gonna get the bubble. I want the bubble. We have to defend the ship.
rifle.
Well, get on top of it now.
Oh.
The only way to defend a ship is from the top.
I'm sorry, I did not shoot that. My reticle was not over that in the slightest.
And now
It is
you're
now.
dead. Congrats.
Well, that's
One of my big ally friends was an elite, and I was gonna stab him. I don't think he would have appreciated that.
Probably not.
Ooh. Chain gun dude, do you have like any other mode besides bad teammate?
Entering bad teammate mode.
Like,
Bad
literally
teammate
is not
achieved.
helping.
No, he's totally fucking useless. All he does is show up in cutscenes and speak
You have
Hungarian.
an unlimited fucking.
Why can't we just, oh, I don't know, hop in the gunner seat of this thing and just use it?
I think the primary
Yeah,
benefit
right.
of chain gun guy is being invincible.
Like, we've got a probably, I don't know, 60mm chain gun just sitting right here that we can't use.
Like if you were in a mission and it was like, you defend the tank, and you're like, can we use the tank? And they're like, nope.
No.
No.
Why not? Because you're not
Only
qualified.
defend, not use.
That could have gone better.
We don't want to get the tank dirty because then we'll have to clean it later. And then what's the
God.
fucking point?
I need
Yeah, we
help.
might as well just left it to the Covenant. Now it's dirty. No, you don't. I am not having a sticky grenade hit me in the face. Oh, you have a grenade! Okay.
How's that going?
My sword only has one more sword in it, so...
Man, you know, it's real fucking great that you suck as a teammate. Could you do anything? Like anybody. Anybody. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna kill this guy. Fuck him. I'm getting his chain gun.
Getting his chain gun.
Ow.
I don't think it works that
He's
way.
not gonna use it correctly.
Sorry, guys. I stuck that guy and then you just ran up to him and just exploded with him.
I was trying to
fair,
punch
it
him in
was
the back. I
really
didn't see-
amusing.
It was
I
a,
couldn't see that he was
it
stuck
was a,
because he was stuck in
it was a
That wasn't
communal
even me
experience.
That wasn't me trying to kill you. That was just you guys literally running up to death and just accepting it.
I know,
Sure
that's why
it
it was
was.
really funny.
Oh. Oh my
No,
God.
I believe it wasn't intentional because it's not Yuki.
I would
Where it's
never.
like, oh, there's birds nubile, virginal, like flesh.
I have killed
better
0
plunge something
people on
deep
purpose.
into it.
I have
That's-
0 intentional friendly fire kills so far. Whereas
In this
Effie
session.
intentionally killed all of you. Remember?
Oh, we have to get on the plane.
We're for fucking keeping score here.
Look, I let bygones be bygones. You're the
I just
person who literally attempted to kill me with a backstab earlier.
I just punched you once. It didn't work. It was a good science
my
test.
Soft, supple bird flesh, and you were just like, I'm gonna stab that.
Yeah.
Well, I've got good news and bad news. This bird took some fire and our thruster gimbal is toast, which means the only way off this slag heap is gravity.
And the good news?
That was the good news.
At current velocity, 53 seconds to end point.
Yeah. The bad news is, time is fried. I'm gonna have to fire it manually.
That's a one-way trip.
We all make it sooner or later. Better get going, Six. They're gonna need you down there. Listen, Reach has been good to me. Time has come to return the favor.
Why is it that it has to be a one-way trip? Why not just jump onto the back of a Saber in mid-flight?
This is how the book was too. It was just a long series of heroic sacrifices. The only survivor, I think the only
having a death
survivor
wish.
was Linda the sniper.
Yeah, Linda the sniper.
She's in like a coma and she's like on the Pillar of Autumn, I think, during Halo 1, but in a coma.
Correct.
The books
She is
keep
in the
establishing
other,
that there's a handful of surviving Spartans just off camera throughout the entirety of the Halo series. And
not anymore.
Eventually,
starting with
it was Ghosts of Onyx. The 4th book was that established that like Linda and a bunch of the later generation shittier Spartans were all stuck in a shield world, and then I didn't read the other ones after that.
Yeah, basically the only Spartans that exist now are like the Reach ones, which are like Spartan 5s, I think, or 4.
And every 10th generation of Spartan gets shittier.
Yeah, basically. Well,
They
I
all
think
become become cheaper.
Well, it's not even just cheaper. They also become like volunteers, right? They stop kidnapping them after John's.
So I think John and Linda are the only Spartan 2s.
Yeah, they're the last remaining of the actual
the original Spartan program. Yeah.
It's only John, Linda, and the character from Dead or Alive 4.
Pour one out for my homie Signal.
Yeah, that's the biggest problem is
the lady from Dead or Alive 4 is the only remaining Spartan 2.
They don't have the time to adapt to the genetic modifications. They're harder to genetically modify. And also, they don't have as long of a training time.
Yeah, they're basically just garbage. And then Master Chief shows up and people are like, wow, is that what a Spartan's like? I don't know, because all the other ones are shit.
Because all of Halo's built on a coincidence where they only happen to already have super soldiers and then the Covenant attacked. Whereas now they're trying to make them for the war, but it's like they're not ready to make new Spartans. It took a while.